Mom, can you make me a sandwich? All right, Jenny. But where am I going to get sand in the middle of the city? Come on, Mom, your jokes are too corny. Okay, go. I'll bring it to your room. Go ask your brother if he wants one as well. Jenny walked from the kitchen to the living room. Mom, where's Daniel? Check upstairs. Jenny walked up the stairs and down the hallway, checking each room. He better not be in my room. Nope, not here. Not in his room either. Where did he go? There was a creaking sound in the back, from behind her. Probably the floor. Jenny runs down to the kitchen. Mom, I can't find him. I checked everywhere. Where could he go? He's probably in the playpen in his room. All of a sudden, a door shut close. Mom looked at me. Is the main gate open? They ran to the door. No, it was closed. Where is he? Go check upstairs again. I'll check downstairs. Jenny ran back upstairs and checked all the rooms. Lastly, she decided to check the bathroom. And he wasn't there either. Something felt wrong. She took slow steps towards the shower curtains. No, it was empty. Worried, Jenny hurried down the hallway, heading to her mother, when the hallway closet swung open. Gotcha! Daniel, I told you not to do that. Do you know how worried we got? You found him? Yes, Mom, he was hiding. Good. Now wear this, you two. Let's make some sandwiches. Did that catch your attention? Make you jump? Then you might be the kind of person who gets spooked easily. But don't worry, you're not alone. Everyone is afraid of something. As a matter of fact, most of us are afraid of a bunch of different things, from even the smallest cockroach to a hungry lion. This feeling is so real that our language has evolved over the years to account for the various reactions of people's fears. Do you get scared, frightened, startled, petrified, terrified, unnerved? Have you ever found yourself in a situation when you're scared stiff, or the hair on the back of your neck is standing, or you have goosebumps or even go cold? Well, it's all right. We've all been there. Some of us have grown out of it, while others still jump at every ghost scene on movie night. Got you, didn't I? No? Even if you're one brave soul, there are probably a few things every now and then that make you feel uncomfortable. Maybe bad weather, like a thunderstorm, hurricane, or tornado, or maybe the pressure of an exam or a bully waiting for you out in the hallway. But the more intriguing question than the fear itself is that why do these fears even exist? What part of our brain is designed to be terrified by clowns or little insects? When we hear a door creaking at night or a cat moaning outside, we know that there's a 99% chance that there is nothing. But we start to imagine a scary black figure with a saw is breaking into your back door. That's why the neighbor's cat is moaning from the fence. And the man with the saw peeks out from under his black hood and shows a faceless head. Wait a minute. Before you scream and start running for your lives, let's know that fear is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes fear keeps us away from danger, safe and healthy. For example, if you fear poisonous plants, you would do your research and stay alert when you're near greenery. Or if you fear that all of your teeth are going to fall out, you would take better care of them. Or if you fear the monster under your bed, you would make sure to properly cover yourself under your magical blanket that the monster can't pull off. And other times, a little fear can be fun. Watching scary movies or riding a roller coaster can get that heart beating fast. That feeling may make us scared out of our wits for a brief time, but nonetheless, we all do it to experience the thrill. A good thriller movie or book can send chills down your spine. And what makes horror movies so much fun? Goosebumps. Have you ever wondered why we get them? Is it a sign that maybe we didn't evolve from monkeys and apes, and maybe the reality is that we evolved from geese? Maybe. Goosebumps are also sometimes called goose flesh or goose pimples, and chances are you have experienced them. They are the little bumps on your skin at the base of your hairs that spring up whenever you experience strong emotions like fear, pleasure, or surprise. Goosebumps are a reflex that the body automatically does without even thinking about it. This reflex is called the pilomotor reflex. And you and I are not the only mammals to have this reaction. If you have ever seen a porcupine or have ever heard of one, you know that their quills raise in a reflex action. And it's the same with a cat or a dog. You might have seen their hairs stand on end when they sense danger. It might as well be that we all evolved from geese. The pilomotor reflex in animals often has the effect of making the animal look bigger to scare away potential enemies that may have caused the fear in the first place. As the body reacts to fear, it prepares itself to fight the danger or to flee from the situation. But in humans, the reflex has more to do with muscles. Goosebumps also help the body to warm up when it is cold. When we experience these strong emotions, our brain sends signals to our muscles to make them tense up. When the muscles react and pull your skin up just a little, the hairs stand up, creating goosebumps. But really, you could call them any type of bird bumps. Turkeys, chickens, quails, duck, and goose. All of them have the same kind of skin. I guess goosebumps sound the most creepy. Imagine saying I have chicken bumps or I have turkey bumps in the middle of a horror movie. Just doesn't go with the mood. But if you find yourself tired of being frightened and you want to conquer some of those fears, first you might want to pinpoint exactly what you're feeling scared of. Most of the time, people often develop fears in a few different ways. One way is if they once had a negative experience while interacting with that certain object or creature they're afraid of. For example, let's say someone who has a phobia of the color green. It may be so that when the person was a child, he may have fallen down at a playground and stained his clothes with green grass, and then mother yelled at him, so now that person associates fear with the color green. And then there is the usual way of experiencing negative emotions, like chopping off a finger with a knife would make you scared of getting cut again. Another way people develop fear is through observing others. For example, if you see someone getting scared of a spider and running away over and over again, chances are that when you go by that spider, you also would be afraid of it, or at least until you overcome it yourself. Another way fear can be developed is through instruction, like reading about a dangerous animal and then developing a phobia of them, like anacondas. I'm pretty sure you're scared of them, and you wouldn't want to get near one. There is even a slight chance of you to develop a phobia from inheritance, meaning if your ancestors were afraid of clowns or cotton balls, you might also have the fear. So as you can see, there are quite a few ways fear can get a hold of us, which explains why some people end up being scared of harmless, silly things. At the end of the day, however, for the most of us, one day you might just realize that there is actually nothing to fear. Or if there is something that really bothers you, you might want to talk about it to a trustworthy friend, doctor, or your parents. And to the ones who don't have an unusual phobia, you might think it's silly to fear something like clocks on the wall, but don't worry, you still have the rest of your lives to develop a good one.